All right, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here. So today we took this one trade right here. I also took a trade in pre-market, so I'll go over both of them. Here's the one-to-one that I took on my fundeds, and then here is the eval trade. I ended up passing another rapid daily with funded next on this trade right here. So if you guys want to pick up any of those rapid dailies, or you want an alpha zero or anything, all the links are in the pinned comment, code LukeX. You'll get those. So let me put everything back on the chart, and then we'll get right into it. Okay, so starting off in the higher time frame, starting from the daily, I personally wanted to see this daily gap filled. Yes, you see everyone talking about, yes, we did tap the daily volume imbalance, but I still wanted to see the daily gap tapped. And then I wanted to see potentially from there shorts down to this 4 hour because we had an unmitigated 4 hour below, or I wanted to see a move into the unmitigated 4 hour and then look for longs towards the daily gap. So I was pretty much just playing in between the draws and being reactionary and waiting for one of those to get tapped. So coming into, or in pre-market, we ended up forming this 15-minute gap right here. And at this point I had an eval open. I was like, I'm going to try this because at this point, looking right here, I'll show you what I was so confident about. We had low resistance liquidity leading towards that daily fair value gap right there. And we look on ES left equal highs right there with London highs. So we had equal highs. They ended up becoming triple equal highs at 9:30. So I'm like, okay, NQ is or if it taps in and respects that 15-minute gap, we can expect it to go higher. And at the same time, ES is already respecting a 4 hour. So we have a bullish SMT also. So I'm like, okay, I should be able to catch a quick move in and out and just target that daily gap, and that's literally it. So basically what I was waiting for was kind of the 9 and 9:15. I kind of stacked the Po3s there, so you could see 9 a.m. opens, manipulates lower, and then 9:15 also, which is obviously a 15-minute candle, opens lower, taps into the 15-minute gap. We get a nice displacing close. I missed this first entry, so I ended up entering on this second candle right here. And all I was looking for was this low resistance liquidity to get run, go break even. And then I was targeting, I just needed 38 points because I took this with two minis. This was a 25K, so that's all I needed. So again, 15-minute continuation, higher time frame SMT, draws above at the daily gap, 15-minute Po3 as well, with the stack with the 9 a.m. Po3. Again, just took that right there. I went break even on this candle right here. And then I had to log out of these accounts because I wanted to go on my other accounts. And then I just let this play out. I think it ended up hitting right before market open. No, right here. Yeah, so right before market open, that ends up playing out. So we end up passing that eval right there. I'll get that tonight. So that's great. And then from there, we end up tapping the daily gap. Now, I wanted to short from here, but the reason I didn't, again, is because we left triple equal highs now. So obviously, I'm not going to take this. I don't care if we're displacing aggressively away from it. This would have gotten break even anyway, because to be safe, I would have had my stop up here. And then even to go for a one-to-one, it would have ended up getting break even anyway. So from there, I obviously wanted shorts from there, but I didn't want to take it unless ES swept the equal highs. So what do? We just generate liquidity. I feel like a lot of people probably get trapped in here, and I knew I needed one of two scenarios to play out. I wanted to see either price manipulate higher once more, ES to sweep those equal highs and then target the unmitigated 4 hour, or if we tapped into the unmitigated 4 hour, I could look for a quick long and see ES take the equal highs and then just look for low resistance liquidity. That was it. So that's what we ended up getting, and I almost did get stopped out on this. I got pretty lucky. So basically, at this point, though, I had already logged off of my Lucid Pros. I ended up going onto my Alpha Zeros and just going for a winning day. Reason being was because I just kind of knew at this point that probability and conditions just did not look great. So I was willing to take something if something popped up, de-risked on or for a winning day, but I just did not want to throw the risk on my Lucid Pros. Those are my main stack of 5 that I'm trading. I'm trying to get towards payout right now. I really need 2 more good days, so I'm trying to be as picky as possible with those. So we end up tapping at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. opens and manipulates lower into this 4 hour. So I'm looking at this like we accumulate, we manipulate. I'm looking to catch distribution. So I'm looking at this as a 10 a.m. PO3. So we're respecting this 4 hour gap right here. And we look at ES. ES was continuing to respect that 4 hour. And we're continuing to trade higher. So on the lower time frame, you could see that we were continuing to trade higher. And we still had those triple equal highs above. So I was confident that since ES was respecting a 4 hour bullish, the lower time frame is continuing bullish. We should be able to pull higher towards these equal highs up here, and NQ should be able to, at least get a small push off this 4 hour. Again, we have 10 a.m. PO3. We manipulate down. I'm expecting open, low, high, close. So I'm looking for anything to enter here. I end up taking this 2-minute inversion right here. We have a really small 2-minute gap. As you can see right there, I end up taking that. This was at 10:12, so 10:14, whatever. and I end up taking this here. We end up literally almost getting stopped out. Luckily, I didn't budge my stop. I didn't close out early or anything like that. Price ends up flipping back to the upside, and I go break even as soon as we get the candle closure here. You could see again, ES was respecting bullish, came down, gave one more sweep here, and now it's clearly displacing towards the draw, which is these equal highs up here. So I go break even there. And again, I was literally just looking for 1-to-1. That was literally it. And boom, we hit 1-to-1. It would have stopped this break even otherwise, but as you can see, it does run higher. So once again, very simple. I'm waiting at this point. I want to see shorts off the daily to the 4-hour or longs from the 4-hour up to the daily. We obviously tap the daily, but we don't get an opportunity to short because ES does leave equal highs, and it's just not high probability. So I'm going to fade it. From there, we generate liquidity. 10 a.m. manipulates into the 4-hour. I'm looking for a quick move higher because ES has those equal highs. So I'm expecting ES to pull us higher. 2-minute inversion, break even, and then just target 1-to-1. And that's pretty much it. So that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you guys took today. And that's it for me. Talk to you guys later. Peace.